I hate to look for the hobby. I mean, the fact that it's in mainstream media, like, hey, there's potential antitrust and monopolistic practices, and I think there was like market manipulation. There's a whole layout on this thing, market manipulation. So I hate. That's the feel of the day.
Yeah. Just it's an week maybe.
Tired.
Only have one podcast this week though. Think about that. Take Thursday's energy, pile it into this one. And then
I'm going to do a Thursday night live on YouTube again. I like those little lives.
Oh, okay. Do
Hang
a
it out.
Thursday night live. All right.
Oh, Thursday's a holiday, isn't it? Thursday's Christmas?
Christmas Day, yeah.
Yes. I said to you 5 minutes ago. I already freaking forgot. I think it's Wednesday. It's Thursday.
The episode today is going to be, I'm sure, great. We have a lot of things to talk about. I would like to go ahead and just say,
oh boy,
the comments of Jesse.
What did I do? Oh, not me.
It is funny how you are, but I want to talk to you privately about the self-obsession that's been going on a lot lately. I do love you, but we got to talk about it where I'm not always going to be talking about you. In this case, I'm going to talk about some of the comments I've gotten for my take on the Beckett versus PSA collector thing.
Yep.
I will say one last time, I'm not changing my stance as far as
Did you listen back to the show?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Oh,
do you think I sounded worse?
Do I think you said you know what? I need to do something, and I need to stay out of the way for a bit. I apologize.
No. You will only do that if I'm going to hang myself. If it's something that's going to promote me, then you'll feel free to talk over me. That's okay, though. What we're going to talk about
it's not all about you.
Is I just need to say the whole take on where I view PSA or Collectors and Beckett. I maintain that I do still think and hope that that's the case. There's been nothing to show that they're going to do the same thing they did with SGC to Beckett as of yet. They have said that they're going to use the whole capacity thing. This is all my take, not based on the fact that they are a sponsor of the show. Obviously, if they were a sponsor of the show, I don't think Mike would be taking the take, or they are a sponsor of the show. But if that was an influence, I don't think Mike would take the same take that he took. So at this point in time, I'm not changing anything. I just don't care for the whole he's being paid to. I don't do it because I get a sponsorship payment. I do it because I try and think more positively about what's going on. That's all.
Okay. Yeah.
And that being said, I did reach out to somebody within the universe of PSA to see. I told him, listen, made some comments on the last podcast. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to need you guys to make sure you fulfill what you're saying because
they're going to save Beckett now. Sports said so.
I will not go down for having a positive take about this. And the comment back with some other things was, I don't think you've got to worry. So.
Okay. I think, even like that point, I think the not everyone, obviously. I think the overwhelming sentiment was you were very naive with your take on Instagram, and that spilled onto the show. Which is kind of how I felt. Like, you on Instagram, you were like, I just talked to Ryan, everything's fine. And it was like, man. And you even saying, like, hey, you haven't seen anything to suggest they would do it with Beckett. The only thing we've seen, though, is the same statement with a company, and then they did that to that company.
Yeah,
it just seems a little naive.
The difference being is, I guess, the one-on-one conversation that I had with someone there versus the statement that came out. So that would be the biggest difference between those two situations. And that's why, because apples to apples, yes, it would be a very, if I had no other detail, then it'd be like, oh, yeah, I think it's probably going to be almost the exact same. But given that conversation, it makes me feel like there will be a difference and a maintaining of Beckett. Again, I still think that it will be a slim down. I don't think you're going to see as big of a Beckett as you used to. But I do think that they're going to maintain that brand.
Okay, and you very well could be right. Yeah. Nope. We shall see.
One of the reasons I bring it up, too, is because over the weekend we got the news that there is a Congressman, Pat Ryan, who put out the letter.
P. Ryan, yep.
Saying, that's the same P. Ryan, I think is what we clarified.
This guy's skinnier.
Were you making a fat joke on P. Ryan?
P. Ryan's a bigger guy. This guy's tiny.
All right.
I'm a smaller person than you. That's not making a joke. It's stating a fact. He is a smaller person than P. Ryan.
This Pat Ryan put out a letter saying, essentially, he is asking the FTC to step in because he feels, based on what? I don't know. Like his kids collecting cards. This is my real question.
What spurred it on?
Yeah, where's the motivation here? And if we're gonna put on our conspiracy theory hats, that's where I'll start going a little bit more negative, because I do wonder where someone just decides to write this letter to the FCC. But he puts out this letter. He wants them to be investigated for monopolistic practices.
If I'm going to put on tinfoil hat, by the way, I'd be like, CGC slipped me a check for $100,000. Do it. Or Tag or somebody else.
I wasn't going to name a company, but yeah, I was going to
like
say
his
he's
kids
getting
doing
paid.
it. Why would who cares about his kids? But like a company paying, I would be like,
If he's a kid, the kids are grading with PSA already. They don't care. It's like these kids aren't grading with anybody else. I mean, it is funny to me that it is
Does he have kids?
I mean, supposedly, yeah, right. But it is funny that this is coming out now and this is, again, it's not to say that they're going to look into it, but it is timing wise, it does make sense that somebody who has something to gain would step in.
Sure.
I don't know what this guy has to gain on it. So yeah. It's a weird theory, but it's out there.
I hate to look for the hobby. I mean, the fact that it's in mainstream media, like, hey, there's potential like antitrust and monopolistic practices, and I think there was like market manipulation. There's a whole layout on this thing, market manipulation. Obviously stinks just for the look of the hobby, the optics of it. So I hate. But yeah, I don't know why he did what he did. It is weird.
I mean, do
people normally do that? Like the congressman, that's the other thing. I have no clue how government works.
Well, here's the thing. I may be positive about the market, but I'm very cynical about government. And in my view is nobody does anything for free.
Yeah, that's fair.
I believe that there's probably a case that somebody is encouraging him to do this for one reason or another.
I think that's the popular view. I would agree with that, 100%.
I do think that...
Weird energy now.
I do think... Oh, no, it's okay. I'm drinking energy drinks. I don't usually drink energy drinks.
I thought you were mad about this. I really thought I was about to get roasted, not because I'm self-obsessed. I thought you were upset about something. I felt bad. I thought my take offended you.
No, I don't have a problem with your take.
Okay, we're friends then. Here we go.
Back
to your show, best friends. Bring back Robin Big. Okay.
Oh man, Robin Big was a good show,
dude.
R.I.P. though, Big.
He is dead.
That letter though, I do think it's interesting because we keep talking about for a long time how some people say they want more regulation in the hobby because it would help in certain ways. It's interesting. I'm very curious what happens if this does move forward, because it's like I wonder if those same voices are like, yeah, I don't want regulation.
Yeah, so
anymore.
if this happens, like I guess my other thing is, so would they have to then like back out of the BGS deal? Would they have to sell off SGC?
Well, even if FTC looks into it, they could still come back and say, because there's some confusion too. I found
I'm confused about the whole thing.
People think that for a monopoly, it means like they have to have full control over everything. In the business world, a monopoly is simply a company, and there's not like a hard and fast number, but it's typically around 70-75% of market share.
That I saw, and they are now at 79%, it looks like, 79 to 80%.
Yeah, well, either way, they would be considered a monopoly. But again, a monopoly is not necessarily an illegal monopoly. There are illegal monopolies and non-illegal ones.
What differentiates
an illegal
them?
one would be one that is basically creating an environment where other companies cannot compete.
By buying the other companies.
No.
But possibly. You could
by creating a world where you can't go to another grader because there's you're going to undercut them in pricing. You're going to create deals where if you want that card, you have to come to our market and no other market. There's a lot of things that they can do to incentivize people that would be considered antitrust or manipulating markets, things like that. So
has there ever been like a real case of this at another company? I'm sure there have, but like is there an example of like a company that was actually convicted of this?
Oh,
and there were damages assessed or whatever?
There's no doubt that there is, to no one off the top of my head that's like major. Let me see. Most famous monopoly.
Just a guy in a monocle on there. That question's not phrased right.
Case.
Creep with the cane.
I'll look into it. I don't know, but
because I would like to know. Like, because again, you could own 100% of something. Doesn't mean you're an illegal monopoly, or you could own 71%. It could be illegal.
The most famous monopoly cases often center around historical giants like Standard Oil, broken up in 1911, and the breakup of AT&T, Ma Bell, in 1982. But
recent examples.
Modern landmark cases include U.S. versus Microsoft in the late 90s for tech precedent, and the ongoing significant tech antitrust cases against Google. So yeah, there's definitely a number of them out there. As far as like how they turn out, what they were doing, we'd have to dig deeper. But yeah,
interesting. Okay.
All that being said, this is something that I think, based on just initial overview and the comments that Paul Lesko made when he was on the show. There's nothing pointing to them doing that as of right now. That's why, other than the fact that you have them buying up competition, there's still other competition out there that others can use. And this is all from the legal standpoint of things. Argue the reasons for them doing that all you want, but this from legally, it doesn't look like there's a lot that the FTC could go after them for being someone who's impeding the rights of somebody to go buy from another competitor.
Okay, so you don't think there's like legs to this?
I don't think so, but again, who knows what somebody pulls out? What data they have. We'll find out more. But honestly, at this point, it's just interesting that this is what's making news in the card world.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm glad to know there's still there's other big news out there, like the Ohtani hitting $3 million last week. That was big.
Oh yeah, the logo man.
I didn't realize.
Is it a golden?
It's a golden logo man. I didn't realize that there's. For public sales, for some reason, I thought there were a lot more. That's the 25th I saw. I think it's 25 cards that have sold for over $1 million. I thought there was more than that, but it's for public sales.
That's interesting. 25 million. Okay.
Yeah.
25 over $1 million.
Yeah. It says the 25th publicly known sale of a sports card to be specific. That sold over. Oh, you know what? That was just in 2025.
Okay. It's crazy. I would not have thought it was that. Where did it sold on Fanatics.
Yep, $3 million.
Dang, 101 Golden Award, MVP Award Gold Logo Man patch auto.
So at this point,
$3 million.
That Ohtani market, that's going to be hard to get into. I think you got to pull an Ohtani at this point. I don't know if anyone's buying one at any kind of discount.
Yeah, I mean, we pulled like a black refractor out of Cosmic this week, and it's already at DC Sports. It's like almost $3,000.
Is it really?
Yeah, his stuff is wild.
So,
especially his high end, like his lower stuff you can get, but his high end stuff is nuts.
Did you say auto or no?
No auto.
Wow, man. The fact that so here's the question: Eddie pulls the what's his name? The Cooper Flagg out of 5
red auto. Yep.
What does that go for?
It's tough. I think it's 30 to 50 grand, maybe.
30 to 50?
I think.
Man, I thought it was even higher than that.
I don't know.
Because what do you think the 1-of-1 goes for?
A 1-of-1 sold. Let me actually look this up. Cooper Flagg 1-of-1 did sell.
From Topps or something?
Yeah. So the Cooper Flagg. Okay. So back in, December 19th, 3 days ago. Way back then.
Yep.
2025 Topps Chrome Silver Pack. This is the 1980 throwback version. It was the 1-of-1 auto, so super auto, sold for $180,000.
$180,000.
His college uniform one, the super fractor out of Bowman Chrome University. This was back in June when the product released, sold for $97,000. So
this being Topps Chrome.
Yeah, like the first one was Topps Chrome. So like his red, again, this is tough. Like his red Bowman U Sapphire auto. So it's a college uniform, sold back in October. As a PSA 10, although with a red, I don't know how much that matters. That sold for $39 grand. I would think this outsells that. I would think
for a fully licensed, professional.
And those are fully licensed. They're just not pro.
That's what I mean. Professional uniform.
Yeah, like there was one that sold of this on November 8th. This would have been out of just regular Topps, but it was a red Mojo refractor from the bonus packs. Sold raw for $27,500.
And what'd you say the highest one was?
$180 for the super.
$180. If this does less than 200, I'd be...
What?
This would be shocking.
The red?
Yeah.
A super sold for $180.
No, I'm sorry, not the red, the super. The super of the... Oh, wait. So...
The super Mojo auto sold for $180.
Okay, so no, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying if this super sells for less than 200, it would be shocking. The red...
So the red, I think, is 30 to 50, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would make more sense.
Which is good. He's going to let us sell on Fanatics Live. I think we're just going to do it at the Super Bowl show. I mean, Cooper's killing it anyways right now. Get it graded. Wait till then.
On Fanatics Live or eBay?
eBay Live, excuse me.
Okay.
Singles, yeah. Pulled on Fanatics Live. I got to talk to eBay people. I would want a backstop so he doesn't get crushed. But yeah, I think it could be a weird card. And like if Cooper's, I don't know, they're bringing a bunch of celebs for the Super Bowl. Maybe Cooper's there to like sign it or inscribe it or auction. I don't know. High hopes, but I think it'd be a cool piece for like a huge auction out done.
Do you want him to inscribe it? Or like
Absolutely.
To sign it after you signed it?
Not sign it, but like inscribe it, do something. Yeah.
Well, an inscription, yeah. I guess
that'd be
cool.
huge, yeah.
As long as I guess it's videotaped.
It just said pulled by Mike. Pulled by Eddie, I mean. That would be the inscription. The guy's like, who's Eddie, though?
Doesn't matter.
Sells for $48. But Eddie pulled the card. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You have the Cooper versus Wemby. You had anything on that one?
I made
talked about that on Thursday?
Another prediction I was dead wrong about.
No.
I had this talk last Thursday. Today's Monday. Yeah, Thursday. I was like, hey, and somebody had mentioned this to me, my buddy Mike, through DM on Facebook. Like, hey, when Prism Wemby's came out, silvers were selling $800 to $1,000 raw.
Mm-hmm.
Topps Chrome is the most iconic, yada, yada, yada. At the time, last week, they were selling for about $400 raw. It almost seems like that's a little cheap. He is not Wemby, but Topps Chrome is better than Prism in a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah.
A lot of vocal people. I don't know if the actual market thinks that yet.
Yeah, I would be curious how many people view it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like old guys like me are like, oh yeah, Topps Chrome's the best, but like there's a massive amount in the hobby that have only known Prism.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, at 400, maybe I wonder if this is the rare case where a card comes out and the first sales are not the highest. Almost always, everything that sells first goes highest, and it kind of slowly tails off. But they were doing 400, now they're doing like 250. Cooper, Topps Chrome, just a raw refractor. And so to put that in perspective, like raw and PSA 9, which are about the same still right now, much to the chagrin of some people, Wemby's do 400-ish, let's call it.
Mm-hmm.
Wemby's are doing a little over half that. I don't know that that's out of whack. I thought we would see Flagg, maybe people would realize. Oh, I also just think there's a ton of Topps Chrome out there right now. Like, if you look at the amount of sales, there's 1 million sales. So the high-end stuff is going to do unbelievable. I think there is so much of this product. I would love to know the ratio they printed of this compared to Prism, and Prism's a lot. I bet they printed 2x Topps Chrome that they have done Prism in the past.
Well, and I still think that I do really believe Wemby is far more appealing and
100%.
attractive than
No question.
Cooper Flagg is.
Yep. Yeah, and we've seen heights from Wemby where you're like, oh, this guy's going to be the best player in basketball. Cooper is not that. So it was like, okay, so he shouldn't be apples to apples. It shouldn't be 1-to-1.
Mm-hmm. But
if he comes out and he's like 20% of what Wemby was, and this is a better product potentially.
Yeah.
But I actually, yeah, so I think this is a whole moot point, I would say. Because like I said, Cooper Flagg raw refractors now, 225 to 250, and there are so many for sale. I think I underestimated the amount of Topps Chrome that is printed, which is wild that cases are going up. Like cases right now of Delight, Breakers Delight Topps Chrome are doing 10 to 12,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's insane.
Dear Lord.
Like I don't even know what you do. And Cooper base autos are doing like 1,500. Like that's great, but like you pull a base auto of the guy, you're not even.
So what does that come out to a box?
It's only $6 case.
So
12,000 is $2,000.
A Breaker's Delight. Would you compare that to that first off the line? I wonder, like, what's the version? What are we calling this? The Topps version of first off the line?
Oh, the first day issue?
First day issue.
I don't really know. I didn't pay much attention to it. I don't know. I wish
it would be something similar, just being.
I mean, they have some exclusive SKUs and all that. So, yeah. There's 2 autos, 1 exclusive geometric autograph being one of them. But those don't tend to sell as good as the True Colors anyways. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, the fact that these things are selling for that kind of money, that's wild to me.
Well, because it does make
But it's the market. Like, it's another thing. By the way, I hate that not everybody can afford Topps Chrome because it would have been great if it came out at half the price. But every step of the way, this stuff has done nothing but sell super high and continue to go up. So you don't have to like it. I hate that it does that. The singles are selling for really good money. The veteran singles are selling really, really high. But to me, if I'm as a breaker, I wouldn't advise buying into a break. Absolutely not. We have a ton of this stuff, by the way. We have like 12 cases left. I wouldn't tell you to buy into it. I think it's too expensive.
The fact that you just said that Cooper Flags are selling for what, like $250 right now for a base refractor?
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
So it was down. Are you seeing
yeah.
singles all around going down?
Yeah, everything's down a little bit for sure, except for the high, like the low numbered stuff, like nice stuff. But yeah, that's what's weird. I didn't think that would be the case. I thought that card in particular might actually go up.
I wonder too, because I've seen this in the non-sports side where you'll have a case that will sell for much more than what, say, the same amount of boxes, single boxes would sell for, and that's because you got the chance for integrity, but so you've got a chance for. Say how many like case hits or whatever.
You know what you're getting in it.
So I'm wondering if that is one of the reasons why you're seeing cases go up. But I'm wondering if boxes.
Boxes are up too. That's what I mean. You can't even find boxes cheap.
Are still
they're
the same. Okay,
they're wild. Yeah, and so like for him, his base autos are doing $1,500. Like you could hit that, and you're probably not breaking even. That's insane. The fact that he's 1,500 is a great sign. He's playing very well. There's a good rookie class around him. I get it. This product seems out of whack to me. It's market price to the single resale price seems more out of everything's out of whack these days. This seems more out of whack than normal.
I think it's honestly a very similar case to what we would say if it was Prism coming out. Like if Prism had released, it would come out high. there would probably be a lot of fanfare. There'd be a lot of people who are not making as much money on selling the singles as they purchased a box for.
Sure.
And it would just continue on like that because that's what the market does. They love the big flagship products.
They love the gamble.
And they hope that they hit the one-of-one superfractor of the biggest rookie.
Yep. Whereas I would actually argue, and again, this is very self-serving because we have a mountain of Cosmic left too, even more Cosmic than Chrome basketball. I think Cosmic's been excellent for the price. It's an 8-box case. They're doing like $4,000. Not a bad price. Like Ohtani stuff alone, and the Dodgers are expensive. We've jacked the Dodgers up in every PYT just because that way you can cover the price of a bunch of other stuff. They're like $550.
Oh, yeah.
I've yet to see somebody get destroyed, and we've ripped.
Oh, really?
Got 30, 40 cases of the stuff. Like we have been flying through our cases. And
you do have like influencer cases.
Absolutely. And
so.
I ask for them, and I send thank you notes to everybody involved. So giddy up. We just got 20 more cases coming in this week. We're gonna be we're gonna break that stuff to the end of time. Like it's been one of the best products, and even a week after release, almost the singles are killing on eBay. So
so I know obviously Eddie hit the out of 5 Cooper Flagg auto, and he hit the Giannis. What was that one?
Oh, basketball. He had a Giannis in every delay case so far. He's like 8 for 8.
Really? Jeez. What's your biggest hit?
I haven't ripped any Chrome basketball.
Oh, you haven't ripped any?
Eddie got all of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Eddie's breaking these days, man. I got too much other crap.
Are you going to do any Topps Chrome breaking or just stick to Cosmic?
He has all of it.
Okay.
Not getting any. He has all the Cosmic, too. I had everything else shipped to him.
Oh, really?
I'm out. I had a huge weekend. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
And we're leaving town. We moved the trip up. We're leaving Friday, not Saturday. Gone.
Oh, where are you going?
Florida.
Oh.
Gibson Retreat.
I forgot about that. How long are you guys gone?
I think Friday to the following Saturday or Sunday. 8 or 9 days. I forget which.
Are you on the next pod? The Monday podcast?
I'm here.
That'll be interesting.
I'm here, bub. Are you on the next pod? Aren't you in Texas?
We don't have one on Thursday and Monday's the next
you're
one.
back by Monday, though?
I'm back on Sunday. Yeah, I got breaks on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Doing the big Marvel Studios.
Galaxy.
No, Galaxy was what I've been doing. Star Wars Galaxy. I still have 3 more cases of that.
Dang it.
This is the Marvel Studio one. This is the one that I nerded out for on that video. But it'll be fun. The Marvel Studios releases tomorrow, the 23rd. I unfortunately leave.
Oh, you're leaving tomorrow.
5 a.m. tomorrow on a flight because they.
Oh, you're flying.
Change up on dates.
I thought you'd be driving. You guys usually drive to Texas?
I mean, I haven't driven to Texas for a decade. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I typically fly.
Jacob driving down there?
He's not going. We're going to see Susan.
Oh, this
Dale
is not the
down at
Underwood
corporate.
thing.
Yeah, this is not my mom's side. This is my dad's side.
Oh, okay.
Going down to Corpus Christi.
Okay.
Never been. I'm excited to go. I'm wearing shorts. It's going to be mid-70s the whole time. Very excited.
I mean, you're going to have sandals on, too. People on the flight next to your toes. Oof.
To be fair, I'm wearing sandals right now.
I know. That's why I haven't looked under the table.
I'm touching you.
No, you're not. And I will continue to back. The nice thing about you, flexibility of a dead animal.
Are you kidding me? I'm super flexible.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Look at him. Made a fist. So Galaxy comes out tomorrow.
Nope.
That's brutal.
Marvel Studios comes out tomorrow.
Sorry. I knew that too.
This feels good though. It's like it's the shoes on the flip-flops on the other foot.
Without the dead toe attached.
The Marvel Studios product, what's really big is all the autos that they're announcing. They have like the Henry Cavill auto is obviously very cool because he was in the Deadpool movie, so they've got him as like the Cavalrine. Like it's
what character Wolverine. Is he though? Oh, that's his character?
He's playing like a multiverse character of Wolverine. So that's how he's portrayed on a card, and he's got his auto. So that's pretty fun. There's also like
Superman is playing Wolverine in another brand in
he's
a
not
multiverse.
Superman. He's just a man, and his name is Henry Cavill.
They're confused.
But yeah, there's a lot of really big names in this product. That'll be fun. Those breaks happen on Sunday. Those breaks are already listed.
Unless the plane crashes.
I'm
just be fair warning.
Dear Lord, man.
Hey, it's the truth. If you die, you can't break. Sorry. Bubble burst.
Jeez.
I'm just trying to lighten the mood here.
No, I love lightening of moods. Speaking of lightening of moods, if I shared a Geoff Wilson tweet with you, would that lighten it or would that?
Yeah. Can I preface it with one thing? Then I'll get out of the way. I promise I will not interrupt one time.
Yeah.
I am now fully convinced after the last 2 weeks of him tweeting and everything, and I was already semi-convinced before, he is the most genius marketer in the sports card market world, period. Every time he does anything, everybody talks about it, reacts to it, there are 50,000 YouTube channels built around just commenting on him, even if it's how much they hate him or how out of touch he is.
Yeah.
The amount of attention he generates, I am now thoroughly convinced, It is all on purpose, and he knows exactly. And honest, in that respect, good for you. Hats off to you, dude.
Maybe I should be thankful that I'm not. I don't care for it. I did have someone comparing me to Geoff Wilson with my take on the PSA thing. Didn't care for that so much. I thought they compared
me in that comment.
Did
I read that wrong?
You were reading that you were missing the subtle undertones of sarcasm. He was putting it all on you. Like, he basically said, Mike said all the things that I was actually saying. And then he said, I said all the things you were actually saying.
I thought he had it a little backwards.
Yeah, it was completely backwards.
Okay, good. I was wondering because I was like, man, I don't remember saying that. I'm going to go and find that guy and throw him out of the group.
Scott.
Hey, Scott, go die.
So this was
in a fun way.
This was the Twitter post. I'm wondering if you'll appreciate this the way I did. It just says, me, saves puppy from burning building. This app. Only because Fanatics told you to. Did you name the puppy PSA?
Perfect.
Great
text. How many views on that text? 8 trillion?
At the time, I was like, there was only 44 likes on it. I don't know. He had just posted.
He tweeted today something like he got the PSA thing wrong about Beckett and yada yada. Instantly viral in the space.
Really?
I'm telling you, the guy does it on purpose now, and good for him.
Well, that one I actually thought was funny. Like, I actually was like, okay.
Sure, but he also just knows no matter what he does now, and again, who cares? His audience is massive. I think some of it's probably paid for, but a lot of it is not.
Yeah.
And I think he knows, say anything you want anymore. Do whatever you want to do. Everybody's just going to react. And the sad thing is a lot of
the better.
And a lot of the guys who react go way overboard. Like, oh, he's a scumbag. I think a lot of normal people. I honestly almost view it. This is a stretch, I think. You tell me how much of a stretch this is.
Okay.
I almost view it like I view politics now. Mm-hmm. Where you've got two morons on either side of the aisle, and they say wildly obscene things to the right and to the left, and they're like crazy left-wing, crazy right-wing people jump all over it. And 90% of people in the middle are like, what? That seems like that doesn't seem reasonable. It's almost the same thing. We villainize him so much. People are now like, I don't really know if I agree with what he said, but man, you're beating him up that much. Actually, he just seems like a kind of regular guy.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's done so well in the space. And by the way, everybody throwing shade at him. I think he makes more. I think he has more views and makes more money on sponsorships than almost anybody in space that throws shade at him. You got to give him credit at some point, right?
At this point, there's always been I think there's a little animosity between the two of you, like as far as like personalities wise, not like
content wise.
Correct.
100%.
But it's also like you guys are coming from two different viewpoints. My take has always been
you're a shill.
I'm
kidding.
There is like there is a big part of that. Like he does that, but he also could do it in a way that is less obvious. If he did it where it was less obvious,
it wouldn't get talked about as much.
No one would talk about it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't agree with it. I can't stand it. I actually now have come to be like, good for you.
Well, it doesn't hurt in the fact from a personal standpoint that I do like, I don't know, I like more positive content than negative.
Sure.
I feel like I can,
by the way, most people do, by the way. Look at the numbers on positive stuff in the space.
I think most
not
people
most vocal
do,
people, but
yes, but
the numbers don't lie.
Exactly, 100%. It's the vocal people that are the ones that are you're going to hear the most negative
like,
comments.
Dude, Card Collector 2 gets crapped on all the time. And again, does he probably buy some views? Maybe he does. I have no clue. I know his numbers on YouTube and Jeff's numbers on YouTube are the two biggest in the space by far. Yeah. Now, if we're going to go to like live audience, nobody touches SCR. They'll get 1,000 people in their live. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's crazy, they do their thing, it's great. But they've even come out and be like, yeah, it's kind of a waste of our time. We're not making money doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
They still do some, but and they were the best at doing that version of content. Good for them. But like Jeff and Ryan are just over here like doing the happy, good old boy stuff.
Yeah.
Views are through the roof. Sponsorship money's through the roof. I'll be honest with you. I'd be okay with that.
The only problem is like there's still going to be the large subsection of the hobby that wants to be vocal and negative, and they want to hear someone else who has that same.
I don't think it's that big though. That's what I mean.
I don't know. You got a Facebook group that has about 400,000 people that
in general,
times seems very heavy.
Sure,
but
look at the posts in that group that do really, really well.
Yes.
It's all my uncle found this card and was able to buy my aunt a ring. Like that post gets 7 million views. Like there's a lot of guys on YouTube though who have been doing the same thing forever. And yeah, in their little chamber, sure, it's like a big thing. By the way, we suck at YouTube. I'm not sitting here tooting our horn at YouTube. We're not good at it. But like there's a reason like this pod, I think is in general a pretty positive. I mean, we're sarcastic and we're realistic, but the numbers are huge. Geoff Wilson's station is massive. Ryan Card Collector 2 is huge. Pac-Man sits there and rips packs. I don't know why anybody would watch that, but 1 billion people do. And again, so let's say 80% of them are purchase views. I have no clue. I've never watched this crap. But just say 80% of the views are watched.
Yeah.
Still like the biggest channel in the space.
Well, you go back and
And
look
brands
at
align with that.
look at our content like from the early days. I think our most viewed videos on the Sports Cards Nonsense
The
page
national.
are the national
Sure.
and like stuff around the national, where it was like it's not like our takes on
Yep.
somebody shilled this or somebody
Agreed. It's not
cheated
industry
that.
news.
It was just the fact of like, hey, we're having fun at a show.
Sure. But then look at our biggest podcast stuff. It'd be like, hey, there was a big scandal that happened or a big story, and that's when it blows up.
Yeah.
But
that's
yeah,
true too.
again, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I don't care if you make positive, negative, whatever. I just know if you want to be like the voices that have been in this hobby since we started in 2020, making content. I was here long before that. It's Geoff, it's Ryan, and it's Pac-Man. Those are in Sports Card Radio, but they've kind of tailed off now because they've chosen to. But like those, so even if they were here, that's 4 names I just mentioned. 3 out of the 4 are just overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
And everybody has tried to do the Sports Card Radio thing and be like the edgy guys. Again, the other X factor there, though, is those guys have also just been funny doing it. Other people are just negative and crazy. Those guys have some crazy theories, but they're at least entertaining to watch.
Well, and 9 times out of 10, they just ignore it and they keep going about their business because they know that there are
Correct.
actual fans out there that appreciate what they put out. And that's,
Yeah.
I mean, it is one of those things where, too, I've noticed that with, say, like a non-sport post. I told you this morning while I was in the shower talking to you on the phone.
The water wasn't running, I noticed.
No, it was running. You couldn't hear it?
And I can usually hear it.
I usually try to get my back up on it so it's not splashing. You just hear like
It's like drops on a wet floor mat. Gross.
But it's funny how a non-sport thing, like something where it's very cringy, like me doing that video was very cringy. But it's also
I'm not saying that though.
Oh, I know it was. I'm saying it. I made it, and I knew before I ever posted it. It's very cringy. But at the same time, it's like I know the guys that follow me, that like break with me, that do a lot of that kind of stuff. They appreciate that. Like, yeah, I know I'm being cringy, and it's kind of like ridiculous. But it's funny. Those guys are a lot of the ones that'll like that kind of comments, the content. They'll comment on it. But when I post it on SCN these days, it used to be. SCN has become very sport heavy as far as viewership goes.
Amen.
And when it's not a sport related thing, it does not get the same kind of views and or engagement. I think if I posted it on my personal channel that has 10% the amount of followers, that seems high.
That seems high.
It's not even. It's 5% actually. It's like 5% of what Instagram has for SCN. I think it gets more engagement, more views. And again, it's all like how social media gets tracked and pushed. But
to put in perspective to your point, that was breaking news. Like it had the break, and it was like well done video. Like you did the editing and all that stuff. I could never ever do. That has, as of right now, 3,000 views.
Yep.
The thing I posted of the Congressman statement when this news broke the other day, 105,000 views.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it is interesting.
But
and even like the Topps Chrome, that stuff he had even more than 100,000, I think. And when like last week, for example, the Beckett thing, like the first video I made, the talking head, has like 100 and something thousand views.
Yeah.
And then we both made a video after that. I bet combined they're 50,000 on those two.
At least, yeah, I would think so.
Like that's what I mean. So it's an interesting.
If it's not sports and or hot goss, hot goss,
not hot, hot,
HAWT. I would say that it doesn't generate the same kind of buzz unless that is what you are basing your audience around, is like that,
and
kind
already
of
have the audience.
Exactly.
You're not going to build a new audience with that. I don't think
so. Yeah, and
I
that's
actually
why
had this argument with Jeremy, by the way.
Oh, really?
He wants us to be way more card heavy. I was like, no, I'm not. I mean, I think we need. I don't want to be conspiracy guys about stuff, but I also think like look at the stuff that performs well. And even though there's a smaller percentage of that performs for non-followers, I'd rather have 6% of 120,000 than 50% of 6,000.
Yeah,
Like it's a different world. So
yeah, it's so funny how we have to talk about this as far as like this isn't like really card related podcast stuff, but it is something that if you are in the business at all, whether that is like a side hustle of selling cards or whatever the case is, if you're entering the social media world, you can't be two different people and post on the same account and have the same kind of traction.
Your accounts definitely have accounts definitely have a like a personality to them.
Yes,
at this point.
Absolutely, because you diversify the algorithm, and then you don't get the same. You would think like, oh well, we'll just send both people over there. Well, it doesn't seem to work like that. It's like either or seems to generate the most viewership and leads. So,
I thought that video today was one of the best, most well put together we've had. I don't know how you did it. Cards floating. I thought it was amazing.
I took a couple of tips.
Hey, be quiet. I'm trying to compliment you. Shut up for a minute.
Rebecca gave me a great tip. I got a couple tips from Ray. They both do. It's the sound effects that get you. I never really put a sound.
Oh, I
like
can't.
that
I
ding
can't have the sound on when you're talking. No. But I watched it.
You
I used
watched
to.
it?
You know what's
didn't
funny?
hear it?
I use TikTok for all my videos because you can make the talking head and all that crap and all the
the green
everything
screen
on
and all
TikTok.
that.
Granted, they will get 11 views on TikTok, but I'll then just dump them on
Yeah.
Instagram because it saves it. It's perfect.
Yes, I agree. I don't know why that is.
Dude,
It
those
stinks.
talking heads have been doing pretty well for me.
Oh.
I'm kind of surprised.
Back when I did the Taco Fractor talking head, that's when I realized, oh, these should be done more often. And I only did like a couple after that, but way back in the day.
Quitter mentality.
No, that was back when I was like, you weren't as in, and I was like, oh, well, I'll do this, and then it's like, oh, there wasn't as. We weren't getting the good engagement between the two of us, so it was like
we
I
hated
didn't
each
wanna-
other. I understand.
I didn't want to make a big push when you weren't in it, so
That's fair. I'm about to check out again. Not on you though. So
don't do that.
no, not on you. I said.
Not on the pod though.
Don't worry about that.
All right, I think I've got.
Into the sunset.
Hey, dear, is
when
this
I
a
cash
cry for
that
help?
check. Do do
Oh, dear
do
God.
do do do
So
do do do.
Upper Deck.
That's it.
I'm going to make one last non-sport comment. We haven't done a lot of non-sport talk on here, right? I do push a lot of that to hobby nonsense these days, but
Thank
again,
God.
it's
Push.
because
Hey, like the kids say, keep it pushing.
I don't think the kids say that. You mean like as the kids say 6'7"? Is that what you meant to say?
No.
6'7", anyways. Upper Deck Batman has
a pervert
been
thing, isn't it?
maybe the most popular non-sport entertainment product of the year for Upper Deck in my personal
Really?
opinion, but I think it's also it might be factual too. I'd be very curious to see the numbers. That being said, this is for all you PMG chasers out there.
Precious metal gems.
Thank you. I know a lot of you probably are familiar with that from the sports side of things, but you also may be familiar with the entertainment side because Marvel PMGs were, I think to this day, are some of the top selling non-sport cards during COVID. They were reaching hundreds of thousands, maybe possibly millions for sets of them. But anyways, the PMGs of Marvel did extremely well. This is the first time they ever did PMGs for Batman. So
Question,
that's
real
why
quick.
one of the reasons why this product has been doing very well.
The Marvel PMGs. Was Marvel an Upper Deck product then?
When the PMGs for
Yeah.
that Marvel, I don't know that 100%.
Because didn't Marvel just go to Topps? Isn't that like a relatively new thing?
Wait, ask me that question one more time.
When did when you're talking about like the original PMGs were like 10, 15 years ago?
Yes.
Were those made by Upper Deck Marvel?
Oh,
Who owned Marvel then?
so it was if Skybox when did
Skybox is Upper Deck, right?
yeah. Well, and I'm trying to figure out they weren't always though, right? Wasn't Skybox its own thing, or was that always
I thought
Upper
it was
Deck?
always Upper, but it
okay.
wasn't Tops at least.
No,
Back
never.
then.
Yes,
The Topps
yeah.
is new
I
with
believe
Marvel.
it was Upper Deck then. I know it was Skybox. So if Skybox was always Upper Deck, then yeah, I believe that would be the
I'm gonna
case.
go with yes then. Okay, I apologize.
Either way,
I'm
I would
adding.
say
I'm adding context here. I'm just
I
trying to help.
appreciate the questions. No, this is fantastic. But all that being said, this is one of the reasons why
That
this,
being said,
this is being this has been a more popular product. That being
Don't
the case,
say it again.
that being the case,
God.
I was not going to.
That being the case. With that being said,
as I see it, as I see it.
What's the other one? I forget the other one.
What is the other one? I used to say it.
so
all the time.
all that to say,
No,
or all that. To,
it's something like that.
Yeah,
I've got
it's
a lot of word whiskers. I've worked in and out throughout. You notice though, I haven't really kept a lot of them.
no, but you always have one.
have one.
It's changing.
It changes
It's
up.
like it's just like a different knife that a
Wouldn't
serial
you
killer is
prefer-
stabbing you with.
Wouldn't
you know,
prefer a serrated, sometimes serrated,
it's
sometimes
like
just
no, this is just
like
a
a
dagger
paring knife.
It's like I don't care that it's a dagger. You just stab me in the throat with it. Oh no, this is a paring knife in your esophagus. Like no, it's still painful.
He just said that time instead of a long sentence of whatever. So that's a paring knife. I feel like that one very
Cut
little,
knife.
just a little bit.
Okay,
So that
you can't do it.
no, I did that one on purpose. So we are now talking about the PMGs in the metal product. There is a card though. In
First
this product
Batman
that
one?
I think,
That's
yeah.
a-
First
okay.
Batman one. But there is a card in here that I feel like is a sleeper card until you find it and see it for yourself. It's called the Dark Matter. It is a parallel. I wish I had one in person. I've got one at home. I pulled one out of a personal box, but it's an insert in there that is a matte black finish that has just like the there's like an embossed over the character that's on there. So there's a sheen on the character. Everything else on the card is very matte black. It is so clean and so good looking. I think if you got that in an SGC, because you still can, because they are still in existence.
Still a sponsor.
But if you got that in an SGC, I think it would look absolutely out of this world, the black on black.
Okay.
But that is a personal opinion of mine. They've got really cool acetate cards. The PMGs, every box has either a PMG or another numbered card in there.
And what is the product officially called? I'm sorry. Just Upper Deck Batman?
So the
Dark
the
Knight.
long title is
Yes.
2025 Upper Deck Skybox Metal Universe Batman.
Okay. And what's like a box go for? They're pretty cheap.
They've come
aren't
down a little bit. I think they're about 220 right now.
Very cheap.
I mean, the high was 250. So it was never a break the bank product.
Great.
Honestly,
Upper Deck's pretty good at that.
Yeah, I know. Honestly,
good at
it's a very, very nice product that you can still find on some shops. I've got like a box left.
Whoa.
I actually gave one to. I ripped one for Tyler the other day. That was a gift.
You two idiots were just hanging around the office.
It was fun. You know, I've maintained the invite is open to you to come hang out.
No, I'm not getting in that little office with you. Build out your downstairs, I'll come. I'm not sitting in that sweat box.
It's not a sweat box. You can be by the door. There's
Speaking
plenty
of dark
air.
matter, 2 weeks and 2 days, so 16 days now, we have been potty training Theo.
Oh, God.
He's been crapping his pants 5 to 6 times at night. He
Whoa,
pees.
wait, what?
Now, here's the thing. He pees in the toilet when his watch goes off, runs. Pee-pee in the potty. Great at it. Comes to crapping.
Really?
He saves it up till the night, and there's a bunch of little...
Like little rabbits, or what are we talking about? Like full
Oh,
on?
no, it's a mess. I mean, they're not huge. Like, he's a little person, so...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's been
to hear
a
that.
rough couple of weeks.
Does he wake
She
up
called-
crying?
No, he's been sleeping through the night.
Oh, at least he
She
sleeps through
called me Saturday night when I was the only night I broke this week. It was Saturday night. I was just in the middle of opening a case. She called and she says, "I don't care what you're doing. Get upstairs to our bathroom now." I walk in, and you know our master bath has a bathtub. It's like it was her idea. The whole half of the room is
Walled off, basically.
it's walled
with a
off with
shower.
glass.
Yeah.
It's a shower, and the tub is in that area, and there's just
Yeah.
a huge drain in the middle of the floor. He is in the shower.
It's a perfect room to do anything you are going to make a mess with. Trust me, I've thought a lot about.
He is in the shower at this point, but the tub is full. She goes, "Go look in the tub." Just crap everywhere. Thankfully, you just fire that down you just open the drain, let that roll, and soak it with bleach.
You just smash it down there with
Oh,
the heel
my
of your
goodness.
foot. Yep.
Yeah, it has been a treat. That doesn't have anything to do with anything other than dark matter. So there you go.
I don't know how to tie
That
that
being
back to
said-
that product.
Sure.
I think we have a giveaway though before we get to mailbag.
Then we're done, right? Short day.
Yeah, I mean
We're not working Thursday.
been going for almost 45.
Yeah, you guys are going to do your pagan thing Thursday. We're just not going to work at all.
Dear
We're back
God.
Monday. Then we're not doing next Thursday. We'll throw our little extra YouTube. Rebecca put the vlog up. That was my first attempt at a vlog. I'm not good with camera stuff, and that's a shame.
Why would you say that?
Oh, you didn't watch the video, or you would know why I said that.
What was the
Angles and me looking like an idiot and not talking loud. No, it's not great.
Are you just like? Are you sitting at your desk?
No, this was like traveling through the air. It was the DC trip. I vlogged on the way to DC. Rebecca's idea, which idea A+, execution by me. I don't know, Rebecca. C+, B-.
I should have told you to film horizontal. That's
That is
where
your
we went
fault.
wrong.
We had a good
Yeah.
time in that lounge, though. I got in that Sapphire Lounge.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
So good.
Brisket,
That
mac
might
and
have been
cheese.
the food poisoning.
Oh yeah.
Could have been.
Except for that part.
Yeah, it could have been. I think it was
for
just
that
that
part.
stomach bug because everybody was sick when I came home. So I think it was just a bug. Brutal.
This
Anyways,
is the last time I'm flying Southwest while they still have the pick your own seat thing. I am not looking forward to that. I didn't realize that changed for everybody.
oh, you are still picking your own seat, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's it's the three of us, so I'm hoping we get a row as a family. Put Charlie.
You will.
Here's the thing. At this point, Charlie.
Make the
I
kids
think, is
limp.
not-
You can pre-board.
Well, that's the thing. That's how the last time we flew, we got.
Do you get the buddy pass still, or no? Can you not get that?
What's a buddy pass?
Oh no, what was that? Remember, you just get the thing for the seat. So you keep the seat open.
Oh,
That was great.
Oh no, I think that only happened once where they let me just do that. Oh. Wait, you're talking about where I got to actually, like, I was like, hey, I'm too fat to sit in the seat.
I wasn't gonna say
Like-
that, but yeah, and they would give you a seat holder.
They would give me
the
a
white
thing
paper
to give it.
So I would
forgot
remember,
about
I would
that.
send you on to pre-board. You'd shove your
Yeah.
headphones on, walk on there like you didn't know. You didn't know what 1 + 1 was.
Yeah.
You'd go stumbling down the aisle. You would sit on the aisle. You would shove that thing in the middle, and then when I got there, because no one's gonna ask you to move.
Yeah.
When I got there, you would then go to the window and put that thing in the middle, and nobody could sit next to us. And people would give me the look like, "Is that?" I'm like, "This guy's got a medical thing."
Got a ticket right
And
here.
but they'd be like, "Really?" I'm like, "Look at him." Like, "Yeah,
Here's
you're right."
the thing. The first time I got that, I never asked for it. They just assumed that I wanted it.
Oh, really?
And I was just like,
But you were and
then once I realized I could get it.
compliment number 2, you were a lot bigger then. You're not getting
true.
that today, bro.
I don't think I would get it.
You're down
as
like
easily.
50
I think they would
pounds, aren't
judge
you?
Me. 45.
That's the thing. Now they're just like, you're kind of a bigger guy, but you're looking pretty lean. I don't think you need this.
Yeah.
Back then they were like, oh, take it.
I do. I appreciate that, but
See?
I do. Yeah, I don't think they would let me have it.
Could you put a few pounds on for the trip? How much
Thinking
weight
about
can you
it.
put on for between tonight and 5 a.m.?
How fast can you get Taco Bell here?
I mean, Taco Bell's like galloping.
It's like
pretty
really
good.
right there.
I was going to ask you another question. Oh, how are you getting to the airport?
We're doing the same service.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
dropping
you.
off the car.
Her parents
and
still
all
have
that.
me drop them. It's obnoxious. It's like $18 a night. Leave your freaking car there. Executive Travel Nashville, new sponsor of the show.
That's why I use it every
greatest
time.
service in the world.
It is really nice.
I'm
They've
shutting
got-
this. I'm
yeah,
done.
don't look at that.
It blacked out. I'm done.
But all that being said, we
Can you hit
now
a card
have
shop down there? Get a little content for us?
If I find one in Corpus Christi, I'd absolutely go in there. I would
There's got to be.
absolutely-
There's got to be a bunch of.
Here's
Corpus.
the thing. I've got
Tag
a
us.
jumbo and a Breaker's Delight case coming in for Topps Chrome, but I
Basketball?
yeah,
Whoa.
but I don't plan on ripping it, so I wouldn't mind actually getting some. I want to take a chance at getting. I'm still a degenerate at heart when it comes to sports.
Can
and
I ask you what you
non-sports.
paid for these?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I can tell you. a
Just off the
price.
website, or just from one of your perverts in England?
Um,
By the way, while you're looking that up, speaking of perverts in England, Tim knows the third down guys you always talk about on here.
I know.
I didn't know this. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people know them. They're.
Oh, I knew that. I didn't know Tim, who's at my house 10 times a week, knew him.
Oh,
They're like buddies.
I know that they had met. I didn't know. Like, I couldn't remember exactly how close they were.
Internationally famous, that guy.
Here's the thing. Everybody does know Tim. It is funny. Like, it is. It is a thing that nobody. I
When
run
you ask them
into.
why, they're like, I don't have any idea, but I
It's
know him.
like, I just remember him. I was in his car, touching his earlobe once.
My mother's
and then all of
babysitting
a
his
sudden-
kid. Who knows?
Oh, is she?
She does once in a while. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. He's been doing all of the Galaxy stuff. He is a saint. That man comes over any time of day to pick up cards and
He's a
swords
worker.
and ships.
One of the last few like that.
I know. I don't want to ever lose him. What was I looking up?
Price you paid for your basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you
got
get
an
him?
Email.
I don't want you to dox a
them.
person. Okay, so secondary market, we can say.
Secondary market is a fair statement.
Okay.
All right.
Give me those numbers. I want to see if I could beat them.
So it came out to. I'm trying. Well, I've got a total amount. I'm
For
trying to
one
figure
jumbo
out-
case and one delight case,
Yes.
you paid one total. What was the total? You got a steal on these, I guarantee.
me
The fact you're even contemplating ripping them, unless you're more of a degenerate than I've ever known, and I doubt that.
Well, I probably would think if I'm going to rip, I'd probably rip like a box, but you don't open the case for a box if it's a sealed.
You shred the delight, you sell the jumbo, and make your money. I'm going to say this. You could sell the jumbo for what it costs you for almost all of it. You have almost nothing in the delight, then you can rip free and clear.
You think so?
And what are you looking to, like financial records?
I have two different emails, and I forget
my
where I
God.
put which one.
That's how scammers operate.
Don't, because there's enough people out there. Who
I want
already
you to
say
open
that.
this delight case on air. Like, it'd be fun. Bring in a box or two just to watch you stumble
Are you
through
going to
it.
give me the backstop on it?
Well, you just said you're going to rip it.
I said I'm not going to rip it. That's why I want to go to
A
shop.
minute ago, you were ripping it.
All right, so it's a jumbo and a Breaker's Delight, and now
Anything less, I'm telling you right now, anything less than 15,000, you did great.
is that what you said the Breaker's Delight goes
Breakers
for?
Delight's doing 10. Can't buy them anywhere less than 8,500 though.
All right,
And
so,
jumbo is 1,000 a box, I think. Still, 8,000.
So then this one is the
You killed
Breaker's
it.
Delight.
You play. Do you have individual prices or both?
I'm getting. That's why I had to break it down. So for the Breaker's Delight,
Yes.
it was 433.
Great.
And
100.
then,
Is this euros
40
or dollars?
no, like I said, this is not from anybody. This is a dollar paid. 66.78 for the.
So 11 grand for
jumbo.
both. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Dude, you can sell the jumbo for almost that much. And you can rip the delight and have nothing in it. That's how you do this.
Is that how I do it?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Here's the thing. What if I did that? That would be a stupid thing. That'd be a.
What are you going to
bad
do?
move.
Sell them? You're going to sell them sealed?
Yeah.
You're not going to try to break them.
No.
Okay.
No. I can't break that.
Smart.
Um,
Smart. I could break it for you, keep 10% of the profit. I give you the rest.
thinking a lot about it.
I'll break the case at 10 grand. You get 90%. It's not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal.
I'm thinking about it. Let me know. All right.
right.
Is it here yet? Are you bringing it to Corpus?
No, it's being shipped to me as we speak. That's a freaky thing. Literally 5 minutes ago, I just got the notice saying that it was.
Just says you've been scammed. Thanks for your payment.
By the way, you'll never see those boxes.
Yeah. All right, mailbag.
Mailbag.
I want to be out of here by 1. Oh, we're going to be late. Dang
We're
it.
going to be late for the what?
Dang it.
All right.
Having meatballs with Mom tonight before we leave town. Cooking dinner, invited me over. I said, so anything you want special? I said, yeah, it's been a while since I had meatballs.
Haven't had a meatball in forever. I want a meatball so bad.
I tried to not even bring Hannah and Theo, but she said I had them.
Trey Reeves wants to know, mailbag. I asked the question last week about Topps Chrome basketball pricing and was curious to see Mike's opinions.
Just the Cooper and Wemby thing?
Yeah, hang on. Let me make sure. Am I in the right mailbag? Is this week's mailbag or is this last week's
Yeah, because he's
mailbag?
referencing last week.
Yeah, okay.
He asked the question last week. That's what got me started. It was Trey. I thought it was my buddy Mike. I'm sorry. Trey, yes. What was his question?
He says, we all agree, great rookie class. However, hobby running at 6 to 650.
Too much.
With 1 auto and around 2 numbered cards seems a little steep.
Way
Personally,
high.
I think Jumbo or Delight is the best bang for the buck. Hey, that's what I got.
But again, like Jumbo is $1,200 and Delight is $1,500 plus. It's tough. You get more hits, but you're paying way more money. I don't know. I don't have a good answer. I think it's all way overpriced. And it's not, by the way, it's not Topps' fault, but the secondary market is nuts on it right now. I wouldn't mess with this pricing. But I would encourage you to buy breaks so I can make some money off you.
I was going to say.
We're going to sell I'll tell you right now, if you're a whale and you want to come in and buy cases of Delight, Breakers on Fanatics Live right now have them posted at $12,000 for a personal case to be ripped. Everything has to be ripped. We're not shipping it sealed. We would rip a case of Delight for $8,500. We will beat the competition on Fanatics Live by $4,000. Tickle me, Elmo. That being said,
that's a really good deal.
It's a great price.
Dear Lord. Are you sure you want to go that? I mean, good.
We
That's
never
great.
plan on making money on the other stuff. We make a lot of money on baseball. Basketball is just bonus for us. Basketball is what we use to entice people to come into the room.
I'm saying this as like,
basketball is the candy to get the kid in the van. As
a customer, I think it's fantastic. I think
basketball is the
should.
pill you slip in the drink at the bar. You know what I'm saying?
As a friend to Eddie, I'm thinking, oh, maybe he doesn't want to go that low on it. But yeah,
Eddie just found out. So, well, he will in a couple hours when this comes out.
When he listens to this.
Hey,
Evan Vogel wants to know: is there a legitimate way out for someone who thought getting into flipping was a good idea, who has already lost too much money? What do you recommend doing with inventory when it isn't worthwhile anymore?
Oh, let's think. I mean, honestly, at that point, you go to a card shop, liquidate, send it to DC if it's worth it. You just honestly, I hate to be crude, but you cut your loss for the mentality of it, for your mental state. Be done. Make it like a Band-Aid and literally find a way to move it all and be done. Post it on a Facebook group as a lot. Walk into a shop. Contact a consignor. Like, I hate to say it like that, but that is what I would do.
I think we've talked about this once or twice in the past, but there's a thing in economics called sunk cost.
Here we go.
It just means a lot of people think like, oh, I've already put so much money into this. I need to continue to see it out and put some more money into it.
Reference things like sunk. They're like, this podcast is a sinking ship. It's because you put that thought in their head.
It's like when you go to see a bad movie and you're like, well, I already paid for it. Well, you paid for it either way.
Right.
You could either
sit there and let it happen to you.
Or you can walk out right then. All right.
So you're saying walk out or sit there and let it happen?
I'm saying walk out.
Hey, actually, in line with that, this is actually a real thing. Starting in January.
Sunk cost is a real thing.
No. Starting in January, I have an actual number I have to start hitting for sales on singles on eBay Live.
Oh, okay.
We're going to start opening up. I still want everybody using DC, but if you have stuff you want to sell to me to sell on eBay Live or cards you want to direct consign to eBay Live, I will run them and give you a favorable payout.
Oh, okay.
99% of items still need to go to DC. Like, Tori knows this. There's still no beating them for almost everything else. But like really hot brand new stuff you just hit in a break, weird stuff like that, eBay Live could be a good option. I will host the shows and I will auction them off for you.
Boom, bam.
Pay you out 46%.
Did you get a new contract? I got a new contract from eBay Live, even though I haven't set up anything.
Yeah.
Oh, is
everybody got new rates.
Oh, is that what that was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Higher rates.
Lucas Martinez. I didn't actually see a rate in the contract.
They just said, please leave. Your contract. It's a very short contract. Don't sell here.
All right, that's fine. Lucas Martinez wants to know, $50 for a blaster and $85 for a mega for retail Topps Chrome is nonsense. I know Panini had their problems, and I thought $35 for a blaster and $60 for a mega was bad for Prism. Is this going to be the new standard for Topps when they get football licenses?
Yeah, it'll be cheaper than football because basketball outsells football. But yes, this is going to be the standard. The market has responded by and large. It is expensive, and people are still buying it off the shelf everywhere.
So basketball outsells football?
Price-wise on box, always, yeah.
On the boxes? Man,
Yes,
I thought the
1000%.
Prism
And
football was
especially-
outselling basketball. I thought, well, and it depends on class, obviously.
Yeah, but apples to apples, like this is a very good class. And by the way, the first year they're doing football is 2025. The class stinks.
And I think that is one of the reasons why we're also seeing some of these prices. I could be wrong, and maybe it maintains this price next year if it's the similar class, but...
It could be a crap class next year. They're not coming out cheaper.
Oh, if it's a crap class, you don't think they're going to come down a little bit?
No. I hope they do.
Even the Prism stuff would come down. They wouldn't come out at 1,000, like for...
Panini's price was always the same. Secondary was different, but Panini pricing was in Topps. I would imagine it's going to do the same. Yeah, it's a slippery slope, man. What if you run into 3 bad years in a row? You're going to lose millions and millions of dollars? I don't think so.
This is the first official comment. I'm going to go ahead and say it. First official comment where we are now...
Shill of the day.
No, this is a comment where we are now seeing the thing that we've been predicting, which is everybody crapped all over Panini until Topps took over. And now it's like, oh, well, now Topps is taking over, and they're making the same comments that they would have on.
And this is the same as content, by the way. There's a lot of people, like a lot of comments and outspoken things saying, oh, we hate it, we hate it, we hate it. Look at sales. They're selling through the roof everywhere and flying off the shelf. I don't care if it's retail, hobby, jumbo, all that. I don't like the pricing. I'm still not naive to what the market says. So by and large, the market is also just buying it all. Now, people will be like, oh, that's just Breakers propping it up. The amount of product they make now, Breakers are not propping anything up anymore. That's not a real thing.
Yeah.
People are just buying it. Shops are buying all they can get. Customers are buying. It's just a busy product.
I do wonder what happens once the Cooper Flagg Super gets hit, though. If we see
nothing. LeBron got hit the other day. No one cares. People
but I mean,
chase.
like, this is the rookie. Like this.
But there's
is, again,
20 cards, so now you can chase a red instead of a super, and there's 5 of them, not 1.
I know. And there's multiple supers of
look at what happens with Update last year. When Skeen's debut patch got hit, we still had Chrome Update Delight cases last year. They were still selling for like $6,000 a case. Nobody charged less because a card got hit. It doesn't. That never. It always. We hear that every year. I've never seen an example where that's happened.
Yeah, maybe. I think you were. I mean, I think
yeah, it just doesn't. Like nobody expects to hit it anyways. They're buying it because of the totality of the product. Hey, there's 20 cards I could hit in here that are unbelievable. Well, still long shots.
That's what the breaker mentality is anytime a super gets hit, it's like, yeah, but there's the super of that insert with them on it. And
that's
there's
the customer's mentality, though. Otherwise, they wouldn't buy it and prices would drop. I really cannot tell you. The triple logo man from Flawless 2 years ago, Panini, that got hit. Flawless basketball cases were still crushing after that. It didn't matter. I don't know of an example, you know? Like, I really don't. I don't know.
Let's see. Garrett Blaine, can we please get a 30-minute
names.
video of Mike watching Eric Michael videos? I signed up for the salesperson to call me about their product. It's amazing. I could not stop laughing on the phone.
That kid is gold. He's great.
Didn't you talk to him once?
No, we signed Danny up live on Cut the Nonsense. So as we were there, I started sharing my screen. I was like, oh, I got Danny's info. I just put in Danny's info. He had to he literally had to report it as spam because he was getting blown up text messages and emails. Oh, it was great. It's like, guys, if you just buy a Wemby card, PSA 10, you can 20 extra money. And then all of his videos are just him at a card show. Would you take like $1,000 for that? And the guy's like, no, it's like an $1,800 card. All right, then. He just walks away. And that's the video. I'm like, nothing happened there. What's going on?
I don't care for that at all.
It's it's cringeworthy. Yeah, it's great. He used to make the videos on his skateboards.
Here's the thing: we're talking about him.
It's fine.
That's that. Yep. You
know
the
difference is the difference is I don't think he's making any money on this. He just came from money in the Hamptons back in the day.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to go ahead and put out into the ether. You guys take it or leave it.
Leave it.
If you do not like the content, if you find it cringy, you don't want it to continue, don't tell us. Don't tell anybody. Stop talking about it.
I don't think anybody's talking about that guy. It's the first time you've read a question about him. How long?
No, we've talked about this guy before. I know exactly who you're talking about.
A handful of times. That guy's been doing this for years.
You think so?
I got a pitch from
one. Just got started.
No. That's great.
Mike Olson, excuse me. His request.
What is his name?
It's Mike.
Oh,
Mike. I called him Michael.
Mike Olson.
Michael Olson says
Miyagi
request.
Style.
Stop calling people perverts, Mike.
No.
All right.
I think it's funny.
Andrew Larson.
Yeah. Don't be so sensitive, Mike. We're just joking. It'll be fine. Michelson.
Andrew Larsonson. What is more likely to happen? PSA starts to provide a grading report with every card, or another company like Arena Club or Tag becomes more popular because of their grading reports. I would love to see a grading report. That would be amazing.
I'm sorry.
So a report that basically says like why it got the grade that it did.
Oh, yeah.
Which is something that PSA offers at a higher tier. You have to pay extra for it, but I don't know how it works with Tag.
Again, I would love to see it. If you're PSA, why would you do this? It's more work. and you were successful in the number one in the industry without doing it.
I would say they could do it to win back some customer loyalty. I mean, like to win back the customers. On the grand scale, I don't think it's a big dip. But there's obviously enough angry people out there that it's like, well, maybe we could buy some goodwill with this offer.
You want to buy? Instead of that, just lower your pricing by $3 a card. People would come back to you. Improve return times a little bit. I mean, again, people say they want this. Some people, Beckett gave you that. They gave you 4 subgrades. Beckett is like out of business.
They gave you that, but they didn't have the PSA name on it, which is what the rest of the world looks at.
So that's what I mean, though. To his point, though, what if Tag or Arena Club or somebody else did it? Well, Beckett did it. Those companies are not anywhere near as well known. Why would it work for them when it didn't work for Beckett? Well, and if you're PSA and you're already number 1, why would you take what the number 2 that you just purchased because they were failing? Hey, I'm going to do this because they did it. I don't think people care in general. I think we just want to see 10s. I know that's oversimplifying it, but look at the numbers. Overwhelmingly, people grade with PSA. These are 2 facts. More people grade with PSA sports cards than every other grader combined times. It's like times 20, isn't it?
What did we say? Yeah, they did less
something
than
like
5%.
That. Yeah,
is what
and then people overwhelmingly pay more for a PSA 10 than the gem mint form of anybody else's grade. If I'm them, I'm not changing. I'm working on my biggest focus. I'm working on ways to be more consistent in my grading. If I'm them, get return times down, cost. I mean, I'd like to say come down, but if you're them, I don't know why you would lower it.
I would agree that I think that
what I want and what I think are 2 different things, I guess.
Exactly. I think my overall take is they could do these things because it would be, if we see a slowdown in grading, if we see a slowdown in submission,
100%.
These are all reasons to institute any and
innovation.
All of those things.
Yep, agreed.
But again, if we don't, then they have less of a reason to.
Yeah, I want Jesse to wear socks and cover his toes, but I think in 2 years he'll have his feet amputated anyways. That caught him off guard. There you go.
I didn't see that one coming. I was looking at my toes.
Yeah, that thing. The one on your...
They look fine.
Oh, God.
They look... don't even.
We're good.
They are healthy, normal feet. I don't have diabetes. I'm sure there's a lot of people are just
assuming that.
Yeah, right. Because you're making comments of them cutting my feet off.
For other
Nobody
reasons.
thinks he has diabetes.
Reasons. A healthy, thriving boy.
I'm not even pre-diabetic, okay? All right, I got checked because the doctor said they thought I was just by looking at me.
Redfish, bluefish, and Jesse took that as I don't have diabetes. The guy's a cat with a freaking hat. He's not a doctor.
Andrew, thank you for your question. Carlos Rodriguez, who is the biggest sports bust that is still highly collectible?
Ooh. Biggest sports bust that is collectible. That's a great question. The first one that came to mind, which is not the biggest, but the first one for me and guys like my heyday, Josh Hamilton. He came up. He was a guy crazy hype back in the probably late 90s. Really, really bad drug and addiction stuff. So he was out of the league for years. Then came back toward the end with the Rangers, had an almost MVP season. And guys were he just instantly won over a ton of fans. Overall, his career was a bust, but people loved him. He has kind of that cult following.
I was trying to find a Josh Hamilton in the card letter. There's not one in the
sales history
section.
You could find him. I think he was a 90. Man, I want to say 99 stuff. I'm trying to think of other people who were. Rebecca, anybody you know of like that? That's a super. You know who some people, again, cult following, so not overly popular. Ryan Leaf was drafted number 2 behind Peyton Manning. And there was a real discussion who should be the first quarterback. Peyton goes on to be what I consider a top 3 quarterback ever. Ryan Leaf just got out of jail or still in jail for stealing prescription drugs.
Oh, really?
Had a horrible career. But people were it's kind of funny. For that reason, let's collect him a little bit. His pricing isn't high, but there was a lot of people who were kind of as a funny nostalgic point, I want one.
I wonder if there's anybody who's currently playing, though.
Oh, who'd you say?
No, that was a good one, Ryan Leaf. He is out of jail, though. He's turned it around.
Look at Ryan go.
He's
nice.
Does some gambling stuff now.
Oh, I bet he does. Gambling on getting caught stealing drugs again. Zing.
I feel the bust factor, but still is in a league and collectible is Zion.
That's fair. Yeah, people still collect
Zion.
Zion.
Not at all what he was.
How about Johnny Manziel?
Oh, God.
Yeah, Johnny has a little bit of a weird... Kyle King of Cards is the biggest PC guy in the world. By the way, Kyle, we've messaged you on Instagram about doing some business. You should message us back. That guy loves Johnny Manziel. And he was a total bust.
I remember that. I remember
Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow's probably the best example.
Timbo, yeah.
Career was very much a bust. Tebow. I mean, he had a couple high points. People love Tebow, and his pricing is actually decent.
If you look at his,
because they'll still randomly throw him in a football product now and again, and even a Bowman Chrome product. He had a first a few years ago. His stuff actually does fairly well. Yeah.
I just plugged into Google.
He might
as
be
well.
the best example of a on-field bust with hobby following.
What about, I don't even know this name, Brian Taylor in baseball?
Brian Taylor? I don't either. I'm ignorant.
Maybe
No clue.
I'm spelling it or pronouncing it right. It's Brien. I assume that's Brian, but
I don't know.
yeah.
Call
okay.
Papa Gio.
Okay. That was a good
Anybody
question.
else on that list? You Googled it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I just threw into Google to see if there's anybody, but I mean, this is obviously off because it's also saying Bryce Young in here.
Oh, he's having a great
but
season now.
he's
He's playing
back.
really well.
Yeah.
Beat Tampa the other day. Your boy Bryce, as of right now, they're in the playoffs.
Let's see. A huge name in the late 80s, early 90s. Hype. His cards were everywhere. Greg Jeffries in baseball?
Nope.
Nothing there. Okay.
Funny enough, though, I think this is a total reach that could be fabricated.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy named Dalton Jeffries, a pitcher who came up with the Athletics a few years ago, who I think is his son.
Oh, really?
That
Wait.
might be totally. There was some
Wait.
random thing with the pitcher for Oakland, his face on that card. We used to mess around in Bowman Chrome whenever that was years ago.
I got you. Okay.
I think that might be true, though. Anyways,
All right.
Neither here nor there.
Marcel Mikutta. I believe this is our German friend. He's got four
no friend of mine. I don't even
topics
know him.
for the mailbag.
what?
He says grading industry consolidation and what that means for value,
No.
auction platform ethics and consumer protection concerns, nostalgic and premium set releases driving demand, and Pokemon and rookie card markets continuing to dominate attention. I appreciate they weren't necessarily mailbag questions. They're just more topics that we
Just
can talk
sentences.
about in the future. But yeah,
It's just sentences, bud.
they're good topics for future content.
Wait, are questions in Germany not where somebody like elicits a response? You just say something? Jesse's shirt is blue. That's my question.
To be fair,
What is going on here?
I said only pod this week. So for all those hobby topics, hot cards,
Oh, that's your fault. Okay,
or
that's
hungry hippos, drop them here.
To my
that could have been a hungry
To
hippo.
my German friend, you're off the hook. I apologize. That's Jesse's fault in the wording of that mailbag.
Oh boy, Niall Mahon. Do you think there is an opportunity now
mean
to
Mike
buy
Mahan?
SGC's 9.5s and cross them over to PSA 9s, given the disparity between the two prices?
I've talked about this recently, and the SGC 10s even. SGC 10s are to the point where you can buy them so cheap in some examples, like with Griffey's and stuff, my 90s crap. You can buy those so cheap, you could cross it, and even if it only comes back a 9,
You're still making
you're
money.
almost even.
Oh, really?
And if it's like, hey, come back even as a 9 or have the chance of a 10 where it's 2 to 3 Xing. Yeah, absolutely. And especially for PC, by the way, SGC 9.5s and 10s, I have stacks of Griffey refractors, Brady's. I'd buy those and keep them as is.
Here's my thing, though.
Tell
If
me your
that
thing.
works, If that works
Yes.
continuously,
Sure.
doesn't that raise the price of those cards?
Yeah, but again, here's where there's a huge disconnect. How would anybody know? Who in the hobby is paying enough attention? Like, there's not these reports come. Like, I think there's such a disconnect between people who are actually out buying cards, or even people on eBay just sitting home buying cards, and people who hear, 15 creators this week talked about it. We're seeing inventory dry up. There's a connection. Let's go chase them. I think these worlds just live totally separate. I don't know how you would know it.
I do think there's some argument there. I just think that our
I don't wanna argue,
podcast
Jesse.
is a good platform for people to hear it for the first time. So it's like, hey, if you are holding on
think
to a
there's-
stack of SGC cards, which, if anything, our audience will be the ones that are
Correct,
doing that.
I am.
If
Hundreds.
you are holding on to those, don't just necessarily let them go for the cheapest
Oh.
that you get offered.
Correct.
I would say,
wouldn't, if anything, if you have them, you're like, I don't have confidence in the brand going forward, I would try to cross them to PSA. But I would send them in for a graded card review. Like, if it's a 9.5 or a 10, I don't want anything less than a 9 coming back. Or just keep it in the holder. But I also am not in a rush to get rid of them, to your point, dude. I think SGC is probably at a low in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
If anything, I think there's a chance that this thing resurges just based on, oh, man, we really liked those back in the day. A little nostalgia around it. Almost like, very bad example again, and a stretch, but like the PMGs. We knew about PMGs for years. It's the last 6-7 years, people like, PMGs are the greatest card ever.
sure.
There's a real chance that it's already at the bottom. Why would you get rid of it?
Oh, absolutely. Thank
I'm with you.
Yep,
Cost
I agree.
average when you're sitting in the movie you don't want to watch. Financial.
Sunk costs. Neil Taylor, last question on here. Why hasn't AI conquered a formula for providing up-to-date values of cards?
Because AI is a myth.
And then he
Neil.
does laughy face, but seriously.
That's why. Because people like you are using emojis, Neil. AI doesn't trust you.
Yeah, I'm sure that is getting factored into a lot of things. I would love to see just the idea that the breaks that we are buying into start, if we're going to do that, start getting actually added into the comps. Because, I mean, there is talk that, eBay was going to do that, right? Like,
What do you mean breaks add into comps?
So those breaks that a card sells at in a break, or not a break, I guess in a breaker's platform, a sale on a breaker's platform.
eBay Live, I'm selling singles.
eBay Live, a whatnot, a Fanatics Live.
That's not the technology. People aren't actually inputting it. They're just saying card 1, here it is, card 2. So you would need something to actually interpret what the card is.
But if you did do that, like, well, one, you could use AI to interpret that card. AI already does that in a lot of different systems. But besides just that, I'm just saying I want that data first.
Which eBay provides. On eBay Live, when you sell the listing, if I list a card, which is why you should on eBay Live.
If you list the card with all the sales data.
If you just list a card individually, like you would normally list a card on eBay, but you sell it on eBay Live, it records it. And by the way, it also gets watchers. List your stuff.
Let's confirm this, because I remember we said this when eBay came on.
My Jordan's on there.
I just want to see it real quick.
You can look. Put in Michael Jordan Star, 1984. Can you put your screen up here?
Michael Jordan. Yeah, 1 second.
Yep. BGS 8 Star.
BGS.
1984.
1984.
I don't know if it says eBay Live on it, but it will. Although it might. It was sold on DC Sports. But yeah, because we list our stuff out, it would have been 48,000 even.
All right, so let's do this.
Right there, fourth one down. eBay DC Sports Cards. Yep. That's ours.
Cool. That's nice.
So just list it like a normal.
But you have to list the details.
Yep. But again, the other reason for eBay Live sellers, the reason you should do that is, and by the way, if you're a major brand looking to make a move to eBay Live, let us know. We're still working with business development over there, moving guys over and helping market for them. But the other reason why it's awesome is I list all my cards a week early on eBay. You cannot bid on them, but it says, hey, this card will be for sale, whatever the date is. If you hit the watch button, which a ton of people do, like that Jordan had like 900.
Been there. He gets emotional talking
900
about this.
watchers.
Yeah.
That show alone had like 10,000 watchers overall on the items. When you then go live, every watcher of the card gets a notification.
Yeah.
It's good marketing. It takes a tiny bit of time. Do it. It's worth it. And then your comps get recorded.
Yeah, I would love to see that happen on other platforms as well. And what the AI tool could do, like to your point, if they incorporated that some way where the AI just reads the card and then records the sale, bam, you got a lot more data.
I know. It's just funny. It's a funny thing.
It's a funny thing to say. All right, that's it.
We need more sellers for eBay. Big names.
There you go.
Go on your own. We're not getting involved with your business side. We can help you. White glove service you right to the eBay Live team. Reach out to me for that. And I need cards to sell on eBay Live.
There you go. In the new year, there will be...
Pray for Jesse on the flight.
There will be
some bad reports.
You want bad things? Pray for bad things to happen?
No, pray for good things because I've been hearing some bad things. The air is rough over Texas right now.
You've not heard a single thing. New year, I'm going to be doing more non-sport single auctions on eBay Live as well. So
you're not doing any, so anything would be more.
There, exactly.
Jesse, your first seller. Did you just respond to the call I put out? That's nice. Adam Ireland's going to text you now. What a treat.
Why do you have to put it down, Michael?
I'm excited. It makes us look good. You're part of the team.
End of show.
Jesse hates being part of
I'll be
team.
back on Monday. No, that's not true. I'll be back on Monday with Michael. Michael will be here with me. We'll be back doing a normal show.
I'll be on YouTube sometime. We got all the I guess a normal slate of shows this week for the other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Bye. Monday. Mailbag. Big picture.